Hello friends, welcome to ELS English Literature Studies with Kaur Harpreet. Today's topic is about William Shakespeare and his concept of comedy. Before starting, let me discuss the term comedy originally meant merely a play with a happy ending, as distinct from a tragedy with its unhappy ending, right? Traditionally, Shakespeare plays are categorized as comedy plays, historical plays, and tragic plays, with some additional categories proposed over the years. When we talk about the modern definition of comedy, it is more biased towards laughter, and this can cause some confusion when a student first turns to a Shakespearean comedy. Shakespeare's comedies, or we can say that the plays of Shakespeare that are usually categorized as comedies, are generally full of irony and full of fun. They also abound in disguise and mistaken identities. No doubt that Shakespeare's comedies are funny and these comedies make us laugh, but they have very serious elements in their themes and plot and often concern themselves with some of the weaker aspect of human nature, right? Shakespearean comedies are funny, but they also analyze human behavior. Comedy is not merely laughter. In practice, all good comedy has a vein of seriousness in it, and the best part of good comedy is that it always had a serious element in it. Shakespeare's best known comic characters, who incidentally appears for the most part in history plays, not the comedies, right? They are mostly fat people or robber, cheat, disguised, drunkard people. Each and every person who is totally without moral values and who is feelingless, except he has a feeling of selfishness, right? Just as his four great tragedies, uh, I would like to introduce here his four plays. For example, Twelfth Night, As You Like It, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Much Ado About Nothing. Right? And friends, if you want to know more about Shakespearean comedies or Shakespeare, and I've also video with the title Shakespeare and Ben Jonson, then you can check my playlist William Shakespeare, and I will also provide link in the description box for these videos also. And friends, if you like my content, please hit the like button for the moral support, share and subscribe my channel if you are new on my channel, right? And now let's continue. Yes, we were talking about Shakespeare's concept of comedy. Friends, each play here, I was talking about his four plays: Twelfth Night, As You Like It, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Much Ado About Nothing, right? You can see here that each play is different, but each has a number of shared features. Each concentrates on a small section of a specific society. Usually, it is ruling class or the upper class of that country, right? And the leading characters are frequently misguided, or we can say they are at fault, but at last they're able to find their way out of their weaknesses happily. And however, not all the characters are allowed to escape in this manner, right? There's usually a character in the play who is left outside this circle, we can say, who is left outside this magic circle of lovers. He is left at the end of the play. Someone who is unable to change, who is unable to learn, and who as a result cannot achieve final happiness, which was based on self knowledge, or we can say which was based on true knowledge of the world, right? In Shakespearean comedy, every comedy has at least one love story at its center as a major topic, and the whole story revolves around it. In Shakespearean comedies, love signifies a unity between man and woman, in which we can say harmony, peace, and fruitful union have been achieved through this harmony, right? And the lovers in the comedies frequently start off either misunderstanding themselves or under a threat from the world, but at last they win, and it gives us an idea that it is possible to win through troubles and hardships to reach happiness and fulfillment, right? We can say it is a moral which he wants to give us through his comedies. Another important aspect I would like to discuss about Shakespearean comedy is that it is to show people harmoniously with one another in society. Friends, when we talk about the tragedies, we know that in tragedy, the tragedy is dominated by one character, and the tragedies end with peace having been achieved through death and purgation. When we talk about comedies, comedies also end with peace having been achieved through people coming to terms with their own nature and that of other people, right? This is the difference between tragedy and comedy. And here we are only talking about comedy. In Shakespearean comedies, the characters frequently have a false image of themselves, and as a result, what happens that they fail totally to see the truth behind other people's characters. Right? It would we can say that it would need only a slight or with the slight twist of plot. Most of comedies turns into tragedies when the heroine dies. Right? And the atmosphere of a comedy is manipulated so that the gloomy events stimulate the audience. Then I would like to discuss here one thing that is about the fool or clown, which is the again major aspect, we can say major part in the comedies, right? There is the low comedy of characters, such as we have in as like we have touched on, then we have in Midsummer Night's Dream we have Bottom, right? These characters are lower class, often coarse characters, crude characters, but they are skilled with words, right, friends? Remember this thing that they are skilled with words. And on the other hand, we have Jacques in As You Like It and then Feste in Twelfth Night. They're altogether more intellectual and refined than the Touchstone and Bottom and other low characters, right? Then we have Disguise. Friends, disguise is both a theme and a source of comedy, and the most obvious form of disguise is the dressing up of female characters in male clothing, right? And a disguise of this nature allows for multiple ironies, and we know that in Shakespeare's plays most of the roles of women were played by boys, right? So disguise is we can say it is also one major aspect of the Shakespearean comedy. So friends, this is all about my today's topic. I hope you will like it, and please, if you like it, please hit the like button and share and subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot for watching.